Hi, Scott Whitley here, and welcome to lesson 2 in how to play Hit Me with your rhythm stick for the bass. In this lesson we're going to look at the verse part of the song. Again, it's a very 16th kind of Jacko Pastorius style line, F minor to kind of like a C7 thing, and it goes like this. I'm just going to play it through so you can kind of hear what it sounds like slowly. And then I'll break it down note by note. Here we go. 2, 3. And then it goes off into the chorus section. So let's give it a go. The first note you play is an F. It's the 8th fret on the A string. Okay, and then we play an octave of that, which is the 10th fret on the G string. There we go. So it's 8th fret on the A string, 10th fret on the G string, and then we play 2 beats, 2 16th beats on the 8th fret on the G string. So we've got this. Okay, let's play that with the drum machine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Comes in on a pushed beat. Time. Okay. Now from this point, the next few notes, all we play 2 16th beats on each note. Okay, so they are 10th fret on the D string, which is the 5th in the key of F, 8th fret on the D string, which is the 4th in F, and the 6th fret on the D string, which is a minor 3rd, and then the F itself again, the starting note, which is the 8th fret on the A string. So those extra notes there are 10th, 8th, 10th, 8th, 6th on the D string, and the 8th on the A string. Let's put that together just slowly. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Okie doke. So we'll play that along with the drum machine in just a sec. Let's add the final note to this kind of F bit, which is that. It's the 5th fret on the D string. Okay? So here we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now that particular note, I like to kind of add a bit of vibrato to it. You don't have to do that. It just kind of accents the note, I think, quite nicely, you know. So let's try that with the drum machine, round and round. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Okie doke. So if you need to, just kind of like pause the video and just kind of play around that. If you've got any kind of drum machine or metronome, you know, just keep going over and over that till you've got it locked in your memory. And we'll move on to the next bit. So here we go. The next part, we go to this minor third, which is the 6th fret on the D string, and then we play the F again, the 8th fret on the A string, and then we play the. So let me just check. Yeah. Okay. So so it's 6th fret on the D string, 8th fret on the A string, 6th fret on the A string. And then it's the 8th fret on the E string. Okay. And they've all got 2 beats. Okay. The first one rhythmically slightly different. That's 6th fret on the D string. So what I'm going to do, I'll put the drum machine on and just see if you can get a feel for the way it's kind of syncopated, the rhythm. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's try what we've got so far from the beginning of the verse. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okie doke. Let's move on to the next bit. I've got to check what it is actually. Okay, so we've got 2 more notes with each with 2 16th beats on, which are the 6th fret on the A string and the 8th fret on the A string. So you go. Okay, so that's a flat 7 and an F, the root. And then we play, go back up to the minor third, the 6th fret on the D string, just 1 beat on that, back to the F, the 8th fret on the A string, and then to the flat 7, the 6th fret on the A string, and then down to the 4th fret on the A string. And this is where the chord kind of changes to this C7th, I'm guessing. Certainly that's what the bass line points out. So let's look at this bit we've just looked at. So don't forget that 6th fret on the A string, 8th fret on the A string, 6th fret on the D string, 8th fret on the A string, 6th fret on the A string, 4th fret on the A string. That goes like this. So just those two have the double, and the rest are one note, one, you know, plug per note. So let's play that little bit with the drum machine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's put the whole thing together. There is a lot to remember, so if you need to, pause the video and kind of, you know, just work on what you've got so far. Here we go, from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now let's work on that sort of C sharp 7th kind of section, okay? Again, it goes very kind of Jaco Pastorius here. So let's have a look. I'm gonna include that note that we actually landed on as the beginning of this next section. It makes it a little bit easier to work on. So what we do, yeah, we play the C sharp, the 4th fret on the A string. Then we play the 6th fret on the D string. And then we play the 4th fret on the G string. So that's kind of a flat 7 related to that start note. So there we go, 4th fret on the A, 6th fret on the D, 4th fret on the G. And then we go back to the 6th fret on the D. So that's like this, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we play the 3rd fret on the G string, and we play 2 16th beats on that, and then back to the 6th fret on the D string. So we got this. Let's do that with the drum machine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we play, it's like a chromatic kind of line, so we play in every semitone, you know, just for the theory of it, going up from a major 3rd in C sharp to the 5th, alright? So how that equates to frets is this. We play, look, have to check it, yeah. So I'm going to play an open D now. Now this is kind of like more like a sort of fluffed ghost note kind of thing. It's not the note D doesn't really kind of relate, but you'll see what I mean. So I'm going to play an open D. You could use a muted note if you want, but let's go with this. And then we play the 3rd fret on the D string, and then an open D again, then the 4th fret on the D string, and then an open D again, and then 5 and 6 on the D string. So that sounds like this. Now, although that D's got kind of, like I say, nothing to do with the bass line musically at this point, when you get it up to speed, it sounds like this. So it's kind of just a kind of throwaway kind of thing. So let's just play that little section, the chromatic thing, with the drum machine. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you want to make sure those D's are quite quiet, okay? Almost like a kind of throwaway thing, like a ghost note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's try the whole kind of C sharp section. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. So we're into the second half of the verse bass line, and it's an almost identical repeat of what we just did. So you've got. And here's where it changes. Instead of going back to that F minor, it goes to a kind of E flat chord. So what we do there is we just so like after the C sharp, the chromatic bit, we jump to an E flat, which is the 6th fret on the A string. So we play one beat, which equates to 2 16s. So how many is that? 1. So 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You play 8 actually. So so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we do this lead in to the chorus, okay? So let me just show you that in context and try and make that a bit more clear for you, okay? So from the C sharp bit, E flat, now that bit there is 8th fret on the E string, 5th fret on the D string, on the A string, sorry, 6th fret on the A string, and 7th fret on the A string. Let me show you that in context. After 4, I'm going to go straight to the E flat, the 6th fret on the A string. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. 2, 3, 4. And again. One more time. Alright, so let me try and put that in context. I'll go from the C sharp section and see if you can hear how it kind of knits together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. time from the C sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that's it. We're into the chorus then. Those E flats, 6th fret on the A string, I like to keep those kind of quite staccato. So instead of being all ringing out, I'm kind of cutting them quite short. You know, you can either do that by you know, kind of lifting your finger off slightly, or you can use your right hand. Okay, so let's tie that all together and play the entire verse. Here we go with the drum machine. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll just try that. I'll play that for you one more time, kind of nearer the tempo of the actual song. This is at 100 BPM, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's obviously quite a lot faster than the speed we've been playing it at. And the trick there is to, as I always say, is to start slowly and build up maybe 5 or 10 BPM at a time, and only increase the speed as you become comfortable with the tempo you're working at. So I hope you enjoyed that. Lesson 3 shouldn't be too long in the pipeline, and we're going to look at the chorus bass line, which isn't too hard actually. It's a lot easier than the verse, I have to say. A lot less to remember. So see you in the next one. If you've got any questions, I've been busy on tour lately, so I've got a lot of emails to reply to, but I'll do my best. If you email me at scott@scott-whitley.com, I'll do my best to get back to you. Check out the website at www.scott-whitley.com, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Cheers. Thank you.